How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to give an update about where my mind is at about full-time content creation because, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, this may be the last month that I have in order to do full-time content creation if it doesn't start sustaining me in one way or another. And I'm definitely not giving up this month. I have a lot of ideas currently written down, as well as ideas that are already recorded that I just need to edit. And hopefully there's one series in particular that is going to really start booming the channel, and that idea is called Hearthstone Showdown. I will hopefully have this video ready in the next 2 days, but this weekend I was pretty occupied with gigs, which is the reason why there's not a normal upload today. I did not get home until about 2 a.m. last night because I had a music gig that was from 10 to 1 a.m., and now I'm about to get ready to go off to another gig later today. And I'm just not going to be home until about 8 p.m. after everything is said and done. So maybe I do a little stream. I don't know. But regardless, I just wanted to take this moment in order to let everybody know that if you want to support the content, now is the time to do so. Now, there are ways of being able to support the content that, of course, is not monetary. I've been saying this a lot in my videos, that every like, every comment, every single piece of engagement is super important right now. So if you really want to support the content, the best way that these videos will be pushed out on YouTube is the more likes, the more comments, the more engagement these videos get, it will be pushed into the YouTube algorithm. And I also just want to use this moment to kind of point out how we've had a very successful month on YouTube. I actually don't mind showing these numbers so that way you guys can understand where exactly I'm coming from. Because, like, when I tell my friends and when I tell everybody that I make about $1,000 a month doing Hearthstone content, a lot of them are very much impressed because, I mean, making $1,000 streaming video games, that, a lot of people really put that in perspective for me, but at the same time, it is not enough in order to really thrive off of it yet. However, I really think that these new ideas on YouTube are really going to push us through, because if every single video was getting about 10K or something like that, then I believe that would be a little bit more sustainable, at least at the pace that I am going. And also looking over at Twitch, I had the most successful Twitch month that I have ever had. So I made about $1,000 overall just doing Hearthstone content, and then everything else that I was doing with the band, I made about, almost 2,000, almost 2,500 this month of just, making money doing gigs. And as you can tell by this graph, I barely took any days off, and these days that I didn't stream, I was doing gigs. So it's like I am really been busting ass doing everything I can in order to, really try to support myself. But in case you guys want to support in a monetary way, it is September right now, and I'm going to be pushing really hard for those goals. And also I have these goals actually on the Twitch channel, where if we do end up hitting 200, or if we do end up 300, 400, all this other stuff, then we have these goals right here. Sorry it took so long for me to find it. To where we're going to be a little bit more, interactive. Like, the drum stream might need to be replaced, because as of right now, I'm not in a location to where, I can actually do that. The Dinosaur stream is supposed to be me getting, a dino suit and, trying to play Hearthstone with it. I might have... Some of these ideas probably need to get changed, not gonna lie. But later on down the road, I definitely want to try and do, a band jam. A Netflix and chill is just, watching Netflix with viewers. Same thing with, a movie night. Maybe these ideas could easily be changed. But regardless, I still want to, keep on these ideas in order to help support myself, as well as give incentives in order to... have you guys want to sub and stuff like that. And another thing that I actually do want to showcase right now in this video is that I just relaunched my my Patreon. And honestly, I really didn't keep up with this the first time I made it. I kind of just made it and then legitimately forgot that I actually did anything with it. But just to show you guys exactly what's going on here, I made a Patreon with 4 different sub tiers, to where the $5 a month is going to get your name on future videos. And there's one person that I have to figure out where. I'm very new to Patreon, and I'll get this figured out in the next couple of days. But regardless, $5 a month will have your usernames or your names at the end of videos in order to, give thanks to our Patreon supporters. At $10 a month, you guys will be able to have me optimize any deck of your choice through the Discord link. So you can contact me on Discord, be like, hey, Clark, I am this guy. I paid $10. I want you to optimize some decks. And honestly, I'll do more than one deck. I'll do a decent amount of decks depending on what exactly you want. But if you want, budget suggestions, if you want me to try and just give you the best deck in the game, if you're trying to do like a specific idea or like a combo and you want someone to help you like flesh out the idea, then I am willing to help you do that. And then this also will give you, the same, like, essentially, if you go above the tiers, you will get everything that's in the lower tiers. So you would also get your name in future videos, yada yada. $25 a month. I'm going to start doing a little bit of a different thing here where I'm going to start offering coaching, and this is going to essentially be the way that I, get my bag at the end of the day, to where if you want me to coach you, I am willing to do 2 lessons a month for $25. If you want to learn any deck, it could be any deck that you want to play with. It could be like, if you want me to recommend like a good deck that helps you, learn a new skill that maybe you haven't done, then that is definitely possible. And then the $50 a month is where you get to sponsor a video by yourself. Do you have an idea that you want me to talk about in Hearthstone? Is there a deck that you want me to play that you really want to see a deck breakdown for? Is there like a non-Hearthstone idea that you want me to do? All of this is available at the Patreon link. So I just wanted to put this out there for anyone who really wanted to help us out monetarily. And of course, if you also do this, you will get the coaching session, you will get the deck optimization, as well as your name in future videos. But I just wanted to put this out there in case anybody wanted to support the channel monetarily, because this Patreon and September on Twitch is going to be super important. Another easy way that you can actually support the stream is if you like Rogue Energy, coupon code Clark69 in order to get 20% off. Those proceeds go to me. And honestly, Rogue Energy, as I'm literally drinking it right now, has been like my best sponsor, with HS Replay being like the second best sponsor. So I've also been getting money in those regards. And another reason why I wanted to make this video was to be very transparent about how streamers make money. Like, you have to have so many different avenues of like $500 here, $500 there, $600, $100, $200. Like, it's all about diversifying your income avenues, to where it's not just about doing really well on one platform, it's about doing, pretty decent on all of them. And honestly, I think that's the reason why Blizzard ended up getting me on the Hearthstone program, and it's not just because my sub count is somewhat impressive. It's mostly due to the fact that I've got 12K on YouTube. I've got about 10.7K on Twitch, and then on Twitter I've got about 10.7K as well. So it's like, I like to use the analogy of I'm steadily leveling up my Pokemon team to stay within the same level, so I have a full team of like 35 level Pokemon sort of thing. It's not the greatest example, but I just find it funny that this has been like the like just how it's been throughout the past couple of months. But regardless, those are my income sources, so I just wanted to have that all transparent so you guys know where I'm coming from, why I'm really trying to push this, because it's close. It is actually so close to where I can almost say to people that I make enough money to pay my bills doing nothing but playing Hearthstone and doing music gigs and just living my passions and doing the things that I've been investing in for all this time. And I really don't want like this next month to be I don't want this next month to be the end. So seriously, if you guys want to support the channel, I'm just going to say this one more time: like videos, comment on them. They really do push them on YouTube. It's super crucial. If you see a video, oh, I forgot to mention this. If you're watching a video, try to watch as much of it as possible, because if you click a video, watch for 5 seconds, and then click out of it, then YouTube will think, oh, this content isn't as engaging, because it's not just about views, it's mostly about watch time. And that's part of the reason why I have my deck breakdowns at the beginning, so that way people can learn the deck, and then they have the gameplay. And if you want to skip to just the gameplay, that's absolutely fine. It's mostly about the watch time. It doesn't matter which parts of the video you're really watching. But regardless, I just wanted to put this all out there so you guys understand where I'm coming from, why I'm pushing so hard for this, because I really don't want this to be my last month when I am on the edge of finally being able to make full-time money doing full-time content creation. So I think that's pretty much it. I want to give one more shout out to Ali Straza, who's been really helping me out with these content ideas, giving me a lot of good advice whenever we were doing our recordings, and that will be the first guest of the Hearthstone Showdown. So yeah, super shout out to Ali for really helping me out these past couple of days. And also one more shout out to Ridiculous Hat, who is always available and help me, with any stupid questions I may have. But this is the time to support me. I will be hopefully doing a stream either later tonight when I get back from my gig, or for sure tomorrow. Probably going to be playing some Twist. Not 100% sure yet, but Anyfin Paladin looks like a lot of fun. But if you guys have any questions, I will be accepting and replying to any questions you guys may have, because me replying to comments is also a good way of being able to get some more engagement that'll push more videos. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them down. I will give you my legitimate answers. And I just like this idea of being extremely transparent, because as Ali said in one of our conversations, it would be really sad if people are like, oh, wait a minute, I want my Clark content. Why isn't there any more Clark content? Well, you got to be able to push, and you got to be transparent with your audiences, so that way they know if an end is coming. So that way you don't just I don't want to say rug pull, but it's like you don't just want to disappear out of nowhere sort of thing. And honestly, I couldn't think of a better example than the crypto space. Ending it with a joke. All right, so there we go. That's a good time to cut this video. But regardless, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for the support. And I wanted to be 100% transparent in order to let you guys know what exactly is going on. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them down. I will respond to them. And thank you so much for making it to the end of this video.